What's going on, guys? Matt Manduke here, as you probably know, and you can see that I'm at a pods facility. Well, this is where I'm at for my reset for the weekend. This is the first time for me in having my dog, Casper, outside while I'm flying the drone. Most of this video is me harassing Casper with the drone because, well, I will take a flight later on that shows that the area is kind of boring to look at, and I knew that, but I was interested in how Casper would react to the drone and how he keeps looking back at me. I'm not sure if he knows I'm controlling the thing. I don't know what's going on there, but as you can see, he's a little bit afraid of it, and you can see its shadow. Like I said, I harass him with it. I want to apologize for not posting a video lately and explain why. For the most part, I'm getting very close to 1,000 subscribers. I need 1,000 subscribers in order to live stream from my phone. So what I wanted to do was my next video being, well, now this video, but my next video be a live stream from my phone to celebrate the fact that I was at 1,000 subscribers and announce the winner of the ring giveaway, since I'm still doing that. I will have to dig it out, but I'm pretty sure I know where it is. All right, so now I'm on the flying around the area to kind of show you, but I'm not far from where I'm at, and so I got, like, I'm asking Casper, where is it? And he can still hear it. So as I'm, like, coming around, and I am paying attention to what he's doing too, so it's a little bit choppy, but it's not bad flying. So, like, you will see him, yeah, there he goes, popping up, and he's like, oh, there it is. And you can see me, but I'm paying more attention to the camera angle and whatnot. Now, once he knows where it is, he comes back to me. He's like, oh, I found it. It's over there. And so, like, yeah, me and him were playing for most of the morning. It's Sunday, and there's a guy that came in to do an odd delivery, I guess, on Sunday, and he offered to load me while I'm here. I'm still resetting here, but I'll be leaving about 4 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. You will see this video today because I got 5G, so as soon as I'm done editing, I'll reload it to my phone, I'll upload it, you guys will see it. That's good. Now, I get this overhead shot that is nice and steady, and I decide that I want to play with Casper. But Casper, as you can see, is distracted because he sees the drone, and he's more worried about the flight of the drone than he is the ball. So, but I did want to get a shot of him actually playing, but he had been lazy for a while about it. Like he grabs the ball, but then, yeah, he's still distracted by the drone. So I'm like, okay, well, I can come down and I can mess with Casper a little bit, but the drone doesn't have a whole lot of battery, because the thing I hate most about this drone, I don't fly it all the time, but every time I do go to fly it, it has to do some kind of update where, I then have to, like, stand and wait. This one took like 15 minutes, killed 50% of the battery on the drone, and then also killed like 50% of the battery on the controller. And, like, that limited the amount of time that I could mess with Casper with the drone, which is what I set out to do. It also limited the amount of time that I spend flying around. There was like a haunted hayride of some sort that's, like, not too far from here. I was going to fly over there and check it out, but when I get that far out, that's when I'd start getting issues with the drone. Yeah, Casper's given his I don't know what to make of that look, and when I landed it, he was interested in it a little bit more. He didn't care about it in the truck, so that's good. But I did tell him it wasn't for him, so he didn't get it. This is the point where I fly off to show you what's around. That's the top of the pods facility. It looks like a pod, right? Well, sort of. We see the tops of some of the other pods when I come back. But yeah, so then, they're building a business next door. That might have been fairly interesting, but like I said, I had limited battery power, and I'm not planning on launching again after I charge the battery, because I sort of know what's around this area anyway. I'm only maybe a mile away from the Werner terminal, and you guys saw a drone flight there, or if you haven't, you could go back and see it. So, like, I'm still in Omaha. Technically, this is La Vista, which is outside of Omaha, but it's still Omaha for all intensive purposes. And this is a business district, so you can see, well, nothing but businesses and trucks, and there is a river in the distance. There are houses over there, and I could have flown over there to see the houses, but I was limited on battery power, and I couldn't very well uh, do it and expect the drone to want to come back to me and whatnot. And I didn't want to go walking around the neighborhood to try to find a drone that fell, because the thing, I don't know that it's still worth $2,000, but it cost me about $2,000. I wish I would have got a second battery, because I went and tried to get a second battery later, and they sold me the wrong one. I had to return it. That was a pain in the ass. All right, so now I'm coming back because it's bitching about battery power, and I still want to harass Casper a little bit more. Like I said, you get to see the tops of those pods. They're holding water because they got the older roof on them. The ones that got the newer roof are not holding water. They don't have little puddles and stuff. And so I'm thinking I'm going to come down over here where I actually did scout out earlier, because I was playing with him with the ball, and I played hide and seek with him, because I like run ahead, get him to run ahead, and then I duck in between the pods. And I've talked about that before on this channel, probably in drone flights. So that's a thing. But yeah, so it's bitching at me the whole time about battery. It's got like 25%, and it's saying, oh well, in 10 seconds I'm going to return to the home point. And I'm like, I'm so close to the home point now, I'm not worried about it. It could land literally where, like, above where it's at right now, and it'd be fine. But the drone is what it is, and I thought I'd turn down the setting to that to like 10%, so it didn't like bitch at me the whole time. So then I'm coming back, and I am thinking, well, where I'm at, I'm thinking I'm going to harass Casper a little bit if I can. Casper thought he was going to be cute and woke me up at 3 o'clock this morning, so I've been up and down all day. He like walked up to me and licked the top of my head. I'm also worried about, as I land, if he's going to try to attack it or something, because he's acting like he's sort of afraid of it. He's confused by it. He doesn't know. It's a flying camera. It's a flying toy. I would like to find something that like I could play with him with, and he could attack, but then he might be more likely to attack this one. So, but isn't he a beautiful dog? I mean, really. He just looks at it. He's not sure what to make of it. I am a little bit higher now, and I think I'm zoomed in. But then he starts acting like he's going to attack it. And I sort of like, I was about to land there, and then I backed off. I sort of like this spot here because it's curved, so I can throw the ball up and it rolls down for him. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I wouldn't do this without you. I'll see all my friends in my next video, which will hopefully be live stream.